Brakat Yahweh, Brakat Yahushai, Brakat Yahweh, Brakat Yahushai, Brakat Yahweh, Brakat Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Chakudash. That belongs to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone True Well. Salutations to the hopefully elect out there. You Akim to Sadakim that do this thing in the utmost truth and sincerity. On the pre-Shaman, this week's topic is going to be entitled, The Hell We Catch is to Make Us Better. You know, there's a saying in the world that says, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. So, at times, it might feel like the Most High is really pushing our mental fortitude with the hell that we catch. But if you make it through on the other side, you just become stronger. This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, the 2nd chapter, and the 1st verse. My son, if thou come to serve the Lord, prepare thy soul for temptation. Right? So when you come to serve the Most High, Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai, don't expect a cakewalk. All right? Expect tests, expect trials, expect tribulations, okay? Ultimately for our betterment. We might not see it like that sometimes in the current moment, or at least not people in the world, right? People in the world equate prosperity with the Lord dealing with you. But here, on this side of the knowledge, we understand that it's not just prosperity that means the Lord is dealing with you, all right? But adversity as well, all right? The Most High wants to see if you're real, like if he could trust you. So he's going to say, let me test you, just like he did with the prophet Job. Verse 2. Set thy heart aright and constantly endure. Your heart represents your mind. Well, the heart talking about is your mind. You have to. This is a mental thing. And it says constantly endure because the hell is consistent. It's roller coasters, up and down. Sometimes brothers is just having. You might have a good year where everything is going smooth, and you might have 2 years of just straight hell. This is how it goes. But the Most High, you know, he tries us every now and again. And after a while, with experience and going through it, it's not as... You learn how to deal with it much better. You know? You learn how to deal with it much better. Whatever particular situation you're going through at the current moment, you've learned to deal with it better. Again, that's if you come through on the other side. And make not haste in time of trouble. Don't quit. Don't give up. Don't say, man, this thing is not for me. Which, you know, on a deeper layer, on a deeper surface, we don't have free will. So we just, you know, we just praying that it's in the Most High will that whatever he puts in us, that he put the Spirit in us to endure and continue and strive to remain in the truth. Because if you're not of the elect, you will succumb to the pressure and the hell. And truly that's not our choice. So that keeps us humble, that keeps us in the spirit of faith and prayer. Verse 3, cleave onto him. That word cleave in the Hebrew, believe is the bak. Yeah, believe is the bak. There's a brother named the bak. Shout out to you, Ak. In PA. The elder out there, the bak. Cleave onto him and depart not away. Right. So that's the number one fuck up. The hell comes and then people doubt. But really that's in the feminine spirit. Women are that way, right? Women don't really have faith like that. But that's in their nature. There's nothing wrong with that. They're feminine. Feminine mean minus faith. Carnal creatures. We want to be faithful, logical creatures. That's what men are. We're supposed to be the rock. Cleave unto him and depart not away, that thou mayest be increased at thy last end. Just like that saying, what doesn't kill you makes you stronger. Alright? You see how firm and stable the apostles and elders are. Guess what? They've been through all types of shit already. You know? To the point where whether it's whatever it might be, physical, mental, spiritual, the Lord will try all realms. But you see after a while that, you know, it really just increases your faith when you cleave onto the Lord and you get through it. Because you brothers will see that the Most High Yahweh Ba'ashem Yahushai works miracles in your daily lives. And you see it a lot more. Yes, with the prosperity, when things go good, you might get a promotion, you know, might get a nice check, you know, something might go your way. But when things aren't going your way and you see that deliverance, you're just like, wow, Lord, the water, you know, forget me through that. Verse 4, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully. Right. Again, easier said than done. That right there is a faith thing, you know. That right there is a faith thing. Whatsoever is brought upon you. You have to keep in mind the scriptures. You know, the scriptures tell us that the Lord is not going to give us more than we can bear. So no matter what you're going through, brother, or we go through or whatever, it might seem like, yo, what the fuck? But guess what? We could bear it. You know? Most High is not like that. He's not going to give you more than you can bear. Not if you're a man of the Lord, not if you're a man of faith. All right? The Most High is going to give you what you can bear. And be patient when thou art changed to a low estate. Patience goes back to suffering. You know, in ancient English, or actually in today's English, they still say, can you suffer me a moment? So, patience comes with suffering. You know, every day we're in this hell, America, we're suffering. You know, these bodies are deteriorating. This place is getting more and more wicked. This white man has another day to rule. It's all bullshit. They're suffering. But we have to be patient. Okay? I cannot stress this enough when it comes with patience in this truth. Brothers, trust me. Time moves very fast in this truth. Time moves very fast. Okay? So you have to be patient. Alright? I know sometimes a man might come in this thing with a gun-ho spirit and, you know, put a time stamp on the Lord coming back. Oh, this is 2024. This is the last year. 2025. This is the last year. Don't put no time stamps. Just keep doing your lessons and endure and be patient until the Lord returns. Because guess what? If that day doesn't get fulfilled, that often causes men to say, man, I can't take this more. Lord willing, Yahweh Shem Yahushua willing, your mindset got to be, look, I'm in this to the very end. However long that might meet, Lord willing, is soon, because the scripture says, hasten the day. Lord, just put the spirit on me to endure and be patient and suffer. It says, whatsoever is brought upon thee, take cheerfully and be patient when thou art brought to a low estate, like Job and like many other brothers. For gold is tried in the fire. Right, and that's what men of the law are. Gold, precious metal, precious. Scriptures tell you in the book of Isaiah, the 4th chapter, I'll make a man more precious than fine gold. Before you see the shiny gold, like the gold on my wrist, on my neck, on my hand, you couldn't even really recognize it. It doesn't look like this. It look like rock. It has to be purified. Everything has to be purged off of it before it becomes that fine gold. And they do that with what? With heat, with fire. Now, John the Baptist said, look, I baptize you with water, but the one to come, Yahweh Shai, is going to baptize you with fire. So we got to get purged. And the way we get purged is through hell. Man, that's a fire title. We get purged through hell. I like that one. Fire is tried. For gold is tried in the fire. Acceptable men in the furnace of adversity. Right. Adversity. Going against things, man. Alright, going against different battles. You ever see like a seasoned warrior in the movies? Look how he fights versus a young man that's just fresh on the battlefield. You know? More tempered, more controlled. See? So the Most High is building that up in us. You see it? Now, this is what, you know, that the thing about the whole thing about, you know, being gold is precious. You don't often see gold like lying around, right? But the gold is what's going to be delivered. Those few men. Let's see if I can get to this thing right here. Salakia. I'm using the Apocrypha, so it's a little bit different. Oh, shit. Ecclesiasticus 8. There we go. Alright. Oh, man. It's not even Ecclesiasticus. I wanted to go to 2nd Ezra, the 8th chapter. Bear with me, brothers. Second Ezra, there we go. This book of 2nd Ezra is 8:1. And he answered me, saying, the Most High have made the world for many. There's a lot of people in this world. I think they said 7-8 billion. But the world to come for few, that's the kingdom. I will tell thee a similitude, Ezra, as when thou askest the earth, it shall say unto thee, that it giveth much mold whereof earthen vessels are made. Very easy to find dirt. I'm looking around, I see a bunch of dirt right around me. But little dust that gold cometh of. Right? So gold, the earth, it only gives a little bit of gold, you know? I think gold is just a very, very precious metal, man. It's so rare, it's so scarce, and it holds its value throughout time. You can't manipulate it because it's a finite asset, just like the man of the Lord. It says, even so is the course of this present world. There be many created, but few shall be saved. Just a few bit of gold, man. Scriptures tell you in the book of Revelations, 12,000 out of each tribe, men, that was going to be a part of that governing body within the elect. That's rare. You know, I said this at camp, like, we're in New York City, we teach in New York City. Like 8 million souls in New York, man. But it's about 50 of us out there on Saturday. So that right there lets you know what the Lord is really dealing with, a finite sanctuary, all right? There's many guys calling themselves Israelites, but all these guys are the elect? All these guys willing to be purged and go through that fire? You know, the IUIC recently put together a video said camp season is back. Scriptures tell you to be in season and out of season. So if they're taking time off from going out there, that means that they don't want to go through the fires and the, you know, being out there constantly standing on your feet, doing the work of the Lord. These guys want to take breaks. At least that's, until, you know, proven otherwise, that's how I interpret that, man. You say camp season. Camp shouldn't be seasonal, man. This is a year in, year out thing. Day in, day, week in, week out thing. Proverbs 25:4. Take away the dross from the silver. Right, that's what I'm talking about. The impurities from silver. Right? And it says, and there shall come forth a vessel for the finer. Right. The dross represents wickedness. That's how come verse 5 it says, take away the wickedness from before the king. Scriptures also tell you the Lord will take away the wicked like dross, because that's what we have on us. Every time we go through hell and we endure this truth, the fire is taking away more and more wickedness from us, increasing our discipline, making us keep these laws better. All right, making us better men of the Lord by what? Taking away the dross, taking away the wickedness through the hell. You know. That's the reason you don't want to go off, because you know if you go off, you do some stupid shit, the Most High is gonna fuck you up and put you some hell. You know, so you're like, man, let me make sure I'm on point. That's the Lord taking away that dross. Proverbs 17:3. The fining pot is for the silver, and the furnace of gold, but the Lord trieth the hearts. Right. So your mind gets put through hell. Situation, everything, man. You know, that's how we get purified. That's our trying pot. The Most High trying our minds. Okay. Just keep going. I got so much, but let me, since I'm about to hit my destination, let me close out with Peter's. I wasn't able to get to the other two scriptures. 1 Peter 1:6, wherein you greatly rejoice, though now for a season, if needs be, ye are in heaviness through manifold temptations. Right, so you're going through a bunch of hell. Got you heavy. 7, that the trial of your faith, being much more precious than of gold, see that? There it is again, being compared to gold, that perishes, though it be tried with fire, might be found unto praise and honor and glory at the appearing of our Lord Yahweh Shai. So there is a reward for what we go through. All right, that's to be on the chariots when the Lord come back. You know, to be on the Most High's good side. So that's what it's about. You know, that when Yahweh Shai may come back, He might see us as that precious gold. So with that, I'm going to give all praises to Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahweh Shai, Ba'ashem Rakak Wadash, that belongs to the apostles and the elders of Great Millstone True Well, to Salutations to the hopeful elect out there. You Akim to Sadakim that do this thing in the utmost truth and sincerity. Shalom.